I'm on. All right. Well, hey, welcome to the Misquamicut Beach Drive-In. My name's Caswell Cook. I'm I don't know, the executive director of the MBA, and I run this lovely drive-in. Anyway, you're probably watching us on the Misquamicut page or the drive-in page or one of the 10 pages that our producer Ben has us on. And of course, behind the camera is Shane B. wearing his JMac Studios t-shirt. And speaking of t-shirts, we have these t-shirts for sale here at the drive-in. They are beautiful, made by JMac. We have the t-shirts and we have matching sweatshirts. So there's only a few left. So if you want to buy them, you can buy them right at the concession stand. And we have some great food at the concession stand. We have hot dogs and popcorn and candy and all kinds of Coca-Cola products. And we have Thuman's hot dogs. And tonight the drive-in movie is Grease, and there's still time to come down if you want. We are sold out in the main lot, but we have tickets in the overflow lot. And coming up on Wednesday we have Rent, the musical. And then after that, let's see, what do we have? Oh, then our friend J.J. Cohen from Back to the Future is going to be here. So next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to show Back to the Future. And each night, the Troy City Time Machine, the DeLorean, is going to be here. And actor J.J. Cohen, who was one of 6 actors to be in all 3 Back to the Future movies, he'll be here. And we're going to do a Q&A with him before the show. He'll sign autographs, sell some merch. So he'll tell us stories about working with Michael J. Fox and things like that. So that'll be cool. And then the following weekend, we're going to do Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And one of the stars of that movie, Jonathan Schmock, who played the Mr. D in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he's going to be here in person to do a Q&A and hang out. And then a couple weeks after that, we're going to show Fletch with Chevy Chase and Back to the Future Part 3, and we're going to bring in Burton Gilliam, who was one of the stars of Blazing Saddles, but he was also in Fletch with Chevy, and he was in Back to the Future Part 3, the Western one, with Michael J. Fox. So we've got some celebs coming to the drive-in, and it's really cool. You can come and meet these folks and then see the movies. And all this stuff is on mbadrivein.com, so it's pretty cool. If anybody has a question about anything going on in Misquamicut Beach at all, you can just type it in the comments, and Ben will put it up on the screen, and I'll do my best to answer. But everything's open. If you go to our website, misquamicut.org, you can see all the hotels that are here. We encourage you to come down, book a hotel, stay. We have hundreds of cottages that you can book through our members like Stanton Realty or Onshore or Beachcomber Realty. We've got great shops down here. We have awesome restaurants. So, hey, check it out. And then what else is going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Tunes on the Dunes. Yeah, Blues on the Beach. Okay, so Monday night, Tunes on the Dunes at the Westerly Town Beach. We have a weekly Monday night series, and Tuesday night is the Paula Clare Band. And then coming up Wednesday at Blues on the Beach is Ed Peabody and the Big Blue Thang. And coming up in the next few weeks, we've got groups like John Caffrey and the Beaver Brown Band, Aztec Two-Step, Will Evans, Roomful of Blues, Papa Chubby, Professor Harp. We got all kinds of great entertainment coming up. That one that you're looking at now, though, that says July 19th, Billy J. Kramer, he had to get moved to next year because of an issue with his band member. So we're going to fill that in with a Dave Matthews tribute band. So that'll be kind of cool. So Mondays and Wednesdays, free music down here. And then you can also check out Hermit Crab Races on Wednesday. So some pretty good stuff like that. That's at Purple Ape. And then there's always great entertainment at Patty's, the Andrea, the Windjammer. You'll catch me over there DJing a lot at the Windjammer. I'll be back next Friday night and Saturday day and Saturday, yeah, I think that's what it is. But it's fun over there. And then the drive-in itself opens at 6:30, and the previews are at 8, which is, when I say previews, I mean like classic reels and things like that. Old commercials from the 60s and 70s. The best one's about, you got to come see about this guy who thinks his wife can't make a decent cup of coffee. One of my employees over here said, "Why are you playing that abusive commercial?" I said, well, it was the 50s. And then, of course, our main features begin at 9 o'clock. So just quickly to tell you again, the rundown. Wednesday, Rent. Another Amber Alert. Thursday. Oh, good. Thursday through Sunday, Back to the Future. Sorry, it was in my pocket. And then we're going to stick with our musical themes on Wednesday. Last week was Mamma Mia. This week is Rent. And the week after is Jesus Christ Superstar, followed by Beauty and the Beast the week after. We've also, on July 5th, we got Frozen, the original. July 29th, Twister. July 30th and 31st, Godzilla vs. Kong. But definitely get your tickets now for the whole Back to the Future thing next week. I mean, it's going to be great with the DeLorean. And we'll be here streaming with actor J.J. Cohen. JJ might be watching. Who knows? Hi, JJ. Anyone else? Any questions? Any comments? Anything? No. I feel very lonely because of that.
Well, people say they're showing up. See you next month. People are coming down next month. August.
Oh, well, we like to know where you're watching this from. That's what we always love to see. Where in the world, or in the United States, or in Connecticut, or Massachusetts, or New York, where are you watching this stream from? Type in the comments where you're from. And how often do you visit Misquamicut Beach? Is it like a once-a-year thing? Is it like a once-a-week thing? Do you live in town? We love to know where you're from and how often you come to Misquamicut Beach. It's pretty interesting to see the wide variety of responses that we get. And we have some people over here who just ate at the Windjammer. We're gonna put them on the spot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bring the camera right over. How's it going? What's your name?
Lori, hi.
And where are you from, Lori?
Niantic.
Niantic, all the way from Niantic. I was just there today,
Really?
as my mother lives there at Giant's Neck.
Oh, what a coincidence.
So you were here. I was there.
Right.
So tell us what you ate for dinner and if it was any good.
We had nachos and a Bavarian pretzel, and it was delicious.
Where did you eat?
Windjammer.
And then they came over here. Are you coming to the movie tonight, or you just... Oh, good.
Here early, so we got a good seat.
We'll see. Some happy customers. Thanks for talking to us.
They're watching from Western New York.
Western New York. Well, that's far away. But to you, it's not, because you're there. But to us, it's far away. What town is Western New York? Like, what... Does it have a town? That's not upstate New York. Western is like towards...
Right toward like California way.
Yeah, toward the California way.
Montauk, waving, spent time there once upon a time as a child.
Montauk. Hi to Montauk. That's good. Who's coming this weekend? And who's coming next week to see Back to the Future? And the cool thing about the DeLorean is that you can actually sit in the DeLorean, and it's got all of the, it's got the thing that says like 1985. It's got the license plate that says Out of Time. Well, depending on which drive and which Back to the Future, he's got the Mr. Fusion if it's part 2 or 3. He's got the flux capacitor. And you can sit in the DeLorean and get your picture taken. And you know what the really cool thing about the whole weekend is that because he lives kind of far away and doesn't want to drive that DeLorean back and forth, he leaves it in my garage every night while it's here. So when people, we had our cousins, my wife's cousins staying over last week, and I said, "Come here, I want to see the car I got parked in the garage." And I put the music on my phone, and they're looking at me like, "What's going on?" And then I pushed the garage door, and it opened, and there was the DeLorean. Let's go talk to Claire. Can we talk to Claire?
New York, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to Claire over here. Yeah, we are. Come on over here, Claire. Claire, tell us all about the wonderful... Oh, look, he's running pictures of last year's flux capacitor, of last year's J.J. Cohen event with... Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, Back to the Future. Oh, well, this is Claire.
Hi.
And if you know Avery Movie, this is Claire Moody, his sister.
Hi, everyone.
How do you like being known simply as Avery's sister?
Well, it's an interesting title name. I will give that to you guys.
Can you tell us what we have here at the concession stand?
So we've got hot dogs, kielbasa dogs, and jalapeno dogs, as well as lots of candy and refreshments.
What kind of candy do we have here, Claire?
We've got some M&Ms, Kit Kats, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, peanut butter cups, the assortment.
And what else do we have in those boxes back there?
The popcorn?
Popcorn.
Lots of popcorn.
Popcorn. And with the concessions you can come to while you're driving in, before the movie starts. You can come during the movie, but then we also have intermission, and you can come and flood Claire with tips, please. It says tips, please. Anyway, thank you, Claire.
Of course. Have a great day.
And there we are down here at the Misquamicut Drive-In. So yeah, I think that's about it, unless anyone else has anything to add to this. What else is going on that I forgot to mention? Oh, I wanted to mention coming up on August 5th, we have the Lords of 52nd Street. And we're going to talk a little bit more about them as we get closer to August 5th. But they're basically Billy Joel's original band, like the band that was on all of his albums in the 70s and 80s. So like Richie Canada, and on the drums, Liberty DeVito. And who was the other member of the band? Russell Javers. So those are the three guys that were... I'll go this way so I can get out of the way of people. So... when you heard songs like My Life or New York State of Mind or Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. Ooh, look at that car. Can we get that car? Maybe we can bring the camera right over and show that that Thunderbird. Look at that thing. Now that's classic Americana. And of course you see Valerie over there. She's checking them in. But how cool is that to come see a drive-in movie with it is. Anyway, so as I was saying, this Lords of 52nd Street, it's Billy Joel's original band. So when you hear that sax solo on Scenes from an Italian Restaurant or the sax solo on New York State of Mind, I mean, that's Richie. And the drums on every single Billy Joel song you ever heard, Liberty DeVito. So the original band is going to be here on August 5th, and they've got a guy that sings Billy's parts really well, and they tell stories, and they talk about their work with Billy and working on those classic albums like Turnstiles and all those albums from back in the day. And I encourage you to come see it. And also the whole Billy Gilman show that was supposed to be 4th of July weekend has been put off till the end of August. So all this stuff is on mbadrivein.com. And we really hope you come down and check us out starting next Wednesday with Rent, and then 4 days of Back to the Future, and Ferris Bueller the next weekend, and Jesus Christ Superstar and all that. So reporting live from the Misquamicut Tourist Center, I'm Caswell Cook, and you're not.